Imagine waking up tomorrow to find your iPhone or Mac has transformed, sleeker, smarter, and more powerful, almost as if Apple had rewritten the rules of technology overnight. This is not science fiction. It is the promise hanging over Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference, set to ignite in Cupertino on Monday, June 9th. But behind the glossy software upgrades and bold new interfaces, a bigger question remains. Is Apple about to reclaim its tech crown, or is it just playing catch-up in a world obsessed with artificial intelligence? To understand what is at stake, let us rewind. For decades, Apple has defined the gold standard in consumer electronics. From the first iPhone to the launch of Vision Pro, each product cycle has shaped the way we live, work, and communicate. Yet there is a sense, even among loyal fans, that Apple has been playing it safe lately. Rivals like Google and Microsoft have unleashed waves of AI-powered features. Think real-time translation in your earbuds, creative tools that write code on command, and productivity suites that seem to read your mind. In comparison, Apple's moves have seemed more cautious, focused on privacy and seamless hardware integration. This year, all eyes are on iOS 26, poised to be the most radical visual overhaul since 2013. According to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, Apple is drawing heavy inspiration from VisionOS, the operating system that powers its Vision Pro headset. Imagine app icons that are more circular, user interfaces built with digital glass and transparency, and menus that feel as if they are floating right in front of you. If the leaks are true, this is not just a fresh coat of paint. It is a signal that Apple wants to redefine what software can look and feel like, blurring the line between physical and digital. But the upgrades do not stop at what you see. Under the hood, Apple is ready to unleash new AI-driven features as part of its Apple Intelligence platform. A smarter battery management system could learn your habits to keep your device running longer. AirPods may soon whisper live translations into your ear when traveling abroad. There is even talk, according to analyst Jeff Pugh, of a next-generation A20 chip that fuses RAM onto the chip itself, potentially revolutionizing speed and efficiency for the upcoming iPhone 18. Yet there is tension behind the scenes. While Apple highlights privacy and on-device processing, competitors are moving rapidly with open AI ecosystems and cloud-based intelligence. Some industry observers, like Bloomberg's Nicholas Kokavlis, warn that WWDC 2025 is under immense pressure. Apple must deliver on its AI promises, especially since rivals have made such bold moves. But will this be enough? Can Apple's elegant design and focus on privacy keep pace with the tidal wave of generative AI? Or is the company risking irrelevance as user expectations shift towards smarter, more adaptive technology? As the world tunes in to see what unfolds on June 9th, one question lingers. Is Apple about to unveil the future of tech, or is it simply struggling not to be left behind? The answer may reshape not only your phone, but the entire digital landscape. Now let's peer into the future. As Apple prepares to unveil its most dramatic software redesign since 2013, the stakes have never been higher. The tech world is watching to see if Apple's measured, privacy-first approach to artificial intelligence will pay off, or if it risks falling behind the bold, experimental leaps made by rivals like Google and Microsoft. One possible scenario is that Apple successfully integrates its digital glass user interface, powered by VisionOS-inspired transparency and circular icons, into iOS 26. This could set a new visual standard, not just for Apple, but for the entire industry. Imagine the ripple effect. App developers racing to adopt the new design language, users enjoying seamless transitions between devices, and Apple staking its claim as the leader in user experience once again. But there are real risks, too. If Apple's artificial intelligence offerings remain modest compared to the jaw-dropping demos from competitors, it could lose momentum. Experts like Nicholas Kokavlis warn, WWDC is under pressure to build on AI promises, particularly after competitors have made significant strides in the field. The world of AI moves fast. If Apple chooses stability over splashy new features, critics may question whether the company is truly setting the pace or simply catching up. Opportunities abound, however. The rumored live translation for AirPods could break down language barriers for millions, opening doors for travelers, business professionals, and families with ties across borders. And should Apple embrace a more open approach, like supporting third-party AI chatbots, users might gain the freedom to choose their own digital assistants, making Apple's ecosystem more flexible than ever before. Gaming may be the wild card. With a centralized gaming app that ties together iMessage, FaceTime, and App Store titles, Apple could finally stake a stronger claim in the multi-billion-dollar gaming arena. If successful, this move could disrupt not just mobile gaming, but even challenge traditional consoles. So, what does all this mean for you, the everyday tech user, entrepreneur, or developer watching this unfold? First, it's a powerful reminder that the tech landscape can shift in a single keynote. The features Apple announces this June could quickly become the new standard, reshaping how we communicate, work, and play. If you're a developer or investor, WWDC 2025 is a can't-miss event. New APIs for Apple Intelligence, potential access to on-device large language models, and a redesigned UI mean opportunities to build products that stand out in a crowded market. Early adopters often reap the biggest rewards. For regular users, keep a close eye on how Apple balances privacy with artificial intelligence. If Apple delivers on its promise of on-device processing, it could mean smarter features without sacrificing your personal data, a win-win in a world of constant data breaches. Beyond the headlines, there's a practical lesson here for all of us. Innovation is not just about being first. Sometimes it's about doing things right. Apple's cautious approach to artificial intelligence may seem slow in the era of viral demos, but it could set a higher bar for privacy, security, and user trust. So, will Apple's new vision be enough to secure its dominance, or is a bigger disruption looming? The answer: it all depends on execution. If Apple manages to marry bold design with truly useful private AI experiences, it could remind the world why it's still a force to be reckoned with. But if the changes feel incremental, we may see the beginning of a new era, one where nimble upstarts or more aggressive tech giants start to outpace Cupertino. And here's a secret fact you might not hear elsewhere. Insiders suggest Apple may be quietly working on a smart home tablet running a brand new Home OS, a move that could transform your living room into a command center for every device you own. Imagine controlling lights, speakers, and security, all through a single beautifully designed Apple display. The tech world will be watching WWDC 2025 with bated breath. Will Apple play it safe, or will it surprise us all? Stay tuned. And if you want our full breakdown right after the keynote, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's see together if Apple's next chapter